Wow. please welcome your first Tech Challenge Master of Ceremonies from Llewellyn Park Secondary School, Carling Kuhlberg.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2021 Sudbury Regional FTC Tournament. We are so excited to have you all here today for some First Tech Challenge action. We're going to be showcasing and celebrating the learning and accomplishments of 17 teams from across Ontario who are participating in the 2021-2022 Freight Frenzy season. During today's showcase, we have match footage with live commentary, a look at each team's engineering notebook, and of course, we'll be handing out all the hardware at our awards ceremony. Remember, we're here to have some fun and celebrate this amazing program. Before we begin, as Canadians, it's important to recognize the land we stand upon today. Viewers may be tuning in for this broadcast from different territories. All viewers are encouraged to take time to learn about and reflect upon the traditional territory on which you live, by what treaty it is covered, and your own personal relationship with the land. As this event is hosted by Llewellyn Robotics, we would like to begin with the land acknowledgement that is used at Llewellyn Park Secondary School. We'd like to begin our tournament today by acknowledging the Robinson-Huron Treaty of 1850. We also further recognize that Llewellyn Park is located on the traditional lands of the Atikameksheng and Anishinaabe, and that the greater city of Sudbury also includes the traditional lands of the Wanapitei First Nation. Nous décidons commencer la tournoi d'aujourd'hui en reconnaissant le traité Robinson-Huron de 1850. Il importe aussi de souligner que Llewellyn Park se trouve sur les terres traditionnelles des Premières Nations de Atikameksheng et Anishinaabe, et que la ville du Grand Sudbury comprend également celle de la Première Nation de Wanapitei. We have a message from the First Robotics Canada First Tech Challenge Program Manager, Lisa Ramridge.
Hello, everyone. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome all of you to the first ever Sudbury First Tech Challenge Qualifier. What an absolute whirlwind the last few weeks have been. For all of you here today, this is your last qualifier of the season. We are here to celebrate everything your teams have accomplished over the last few months. We know it hasn't been easy, but you've persevered and have come so far. I know the judges absolutely loved hearing everything that your teams have accomplished during the judging sessions. I want to say thank you to all the coaches and teachers who are at the core of your teams and are crucial to making this experience possible. And I want to thank all of the volunteers here at the Sudbury event for making this possible. Now, I hope you're just as excited as I am to watch some robot matches and hear about all the amazing teams here at this event. So all I have left to say is, good luck, everyone!
FIRST is a nonprofit organization with a mission to get kids excited about science and technology. In the robot game, teams can earn points in 2.5-minute matches by completing tasks related to this year's challenge theme about sorting, transporting, and delivering cargo. Let's take a look at this year's game animation.
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2021-2022 season game, Freight Frenzy, presented by Raytheon Technologies. A team consists of up to 2 driver-operators, a coach, and a robot. The robot must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing tool, but may expand after the match begins. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Your opponent for one match may be your partner for another. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. In the back of the field are taped-off warehouses, which are alliance neutral. Obstructing the warehouses are barriers that robots must drive over or around. At the front of the field are alliance-specific storage units. Alliance-specific carousels are mounted on the front corners of the field walls. Alliance-specific barcode tape is located between the warehouses and the storage units. 4 unique navigation images are located around the field perimeter. 2 Alliance-specific shipping hubs and a 3rd shared shipping hub are positioned as shown. Outside of the field walls are the red and blue Alliance stations. There are 2 types of freight: 20 pieces of cargo, 2.7 inches in diameter, and 2-inch square boxes in various weights: 30 lightweight, 20 medium, and 10 heavy boxes. 4 of the lightweight boxes are marked with an X. In addition, rubber ducks will play a key role in the game, and teams will be constructing their own custom-designed shipping elements. Before each match, the freight is stored in the warehouses, and a preload box is placed onto the field for each robot. A duck is placed onto each carousel and in the middle position of each barcode. The remaining ducks are stored in the Alliance loading docks. Teams then place their robots on the field, touching the wall adjacent to their Alliance station, but not in a warehouse. The teams then place 1 preload box for each robot. A team may then decide to use their own shipping element in place of a duck on the barcode, or store their shipping element in the loading dock. The duck or shipping element on the barcode is then randomized to one of 3 locations. The players and field are now ready. Each match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During this period, there are a number of ways for teams to score, using only pre-programmed instructions and sensor inputs. Delivering the duck from the carousel earns 10 points. Each piece of freight delivered to the Alliance's storage unit will earn 2 points. Each preloaded box placed on an Alliance's shipping hub earns 6 points. But there are ways to earn bonus points. If the box is placed on the correct level as indicated by the duck's location on the barcode, the Alliance earns a 10-point bonus. If a robot places its preload box on the level shown by its Alliance's shipping element position on the barcode, it will earn a 20-point bonus. A robot parked on its Alliance's storage unit earns 3 points. However, if the robot is parked completely in the storage unit, it will earn 6 points. A robot parked in the warehouse closest to its Alliance station earns 5 points. If the robot is completely inside the warehouse, it will earn 10 points. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. During this time, Alliances score points by delivering freight to storage units and shipping hubs. For example, each piece of freight delivered to an Alliance's storage unit will earn 1 point. Freight scored on an Alliance's shipping hub will earn 2 points on a level 1, 4 points on a level 2, and 6 points on level 3. Each freight scored on the Alliance's side of the shared shipping hub will score 4 points for their Alliance. The last 30 seconds of the driver control period is the end game. Robots may continue scoring freight, and there are also ways to earn bonus points. Delivering a duck or shipping element to the floor earns the Alliance 6 points. A balanced shipping hub at the end of the match earns 10 points. If an Alliance's section of the shared shipping hub is in contact with the tile floor, that Alliance earns 20 points. Robots parked in a warehouse earn 3 points. However, if the robot is parked completely in the warehouse, it earns 6 points. Each team's shipping element, fully supported by a shipping hub center pole or another team's capped shipping element, will earn 15 points. There are many ways to score in Freight Frenzy, but there are also rules that, if not followed, will deduct points from your alliance. For example, robots cannot interfere or interact with the opposing alliance shipping hub. Scoring elements may not be launched. Robots may not interfere with their opposing alliance's capping attempts. Only one duck or team shipping element is allowed on the carousel at a time. A robot may not cause an opposing alliance robot to become pinned, trapped, or blocked. This is just a brief summary of the Freight Frenzy game. For complete rules, please read the game manual and check the Q&A forum. And always remember the most important rule of First Tech Challenge: gracious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a great season.
Whoa, there are so many things the teams can do. I can't wait to see some matches in just a little bit. Before we get to that, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors, Ionic Mechatronics and Lopes Limited. Okay, now let's meet our judges. The judges evaluate teams in 3 areas: robot design, innovation project, and core values, and have the challenging task of determining award winners from among the many amazing teams that are participating today. Thank you to the judge advisor from Valet Sudbury, Kayla Robin, and to all of the judges for volunteering their time to help make this event possible. Let's meet the planning committee. These amazing volunteers are the reason this event is even possible. Now it's time to meet the teams. To help us do that, please welcome our 2 game announcers, Julia and Tristan.
Hi, I'm Tristan.
Hi, I'm Julia, and we're very excited to be here.
Now let's meet the teams.
FTC Team 20261 Drive Gears.
FTC Team 19522 Probonics.
FTC Team 18433 Makeshift Tech.
Team Robotics Storm 18920.
Llewellyn Edit Black and White. Team 20105.
FTC Team 16488 Rams Robotics.
FTC Team 19490 The Taita Bots.
Llewellyn Edit Yellow Team 18960.
FTC Team 18911 Waffles.
FTC Team 18809 The Atomic Liquid Tabs.
FTC Team 16418 CPC Tech Lions.
FTC Team 19531 The Farmers.
FTC Team 19552 Fireball Robotics.
FTC Team 16366 TFS Unicorns.
As well, we have Team 18913 Iskanders and FTC 16397 Relatively Quantum. Good luck to all teams.
Commencing with autonomous, Team 2105 moving to put a cube in the third level of the tower and aiming towards the carousel.
Team 1955-2 seems to also have gotten the cube on the third level and going for the carousel spinner, and they successfully delivered the duck and going for the warehouse right now and completely parking inside it.
Team 2105 was unable to deliver the duck from the carousel, but they have completely parked within the warehouse.
Now starting with the telly up, hopefully we'll get to see the shipping company balance, so that would be very interesting.
So beginning with telly up, Team 2105 is moving to put their cubes in the third level of the shipping hub. They seem to be focusing mainly on the third level, and they are picking up only the cubes. I haven't seen them possess a ball.
Since Team 1955 opted to use smaller driveways, they don't actually need to go over the barriers, they can just go in between the wall and the barrier, which is very fast and efficient. The arm also seems to be working very well, delivering the cubes on the third level.
Team 2105 has dropped a cube, but they were able to get off the tower. Moving to drop the tower, they ended up being on the second level. They have gone with the pass-through thing, which allows them to pick up the cube behind and drop it out of their course. 12 for speed.
Unfortunately, 1955 also very good for their jumping as well. They seem to be driving the first one with the robot.
Team 2105 has delivered upwards of 6 cubes, the majority of them from the third level, with one in the second level.
1955 is going for the third cube on the third level. There we go. And going for another one, hopefully.
Team 2105 has chosen to make a shipping element. This allows them in endgame to deliver an extra duck, so they will be able to deliver 8 ducks instead of 7.
Unfortunately, 1955 didn't have a shipping element, so they're delivering 7 ducks.
Team 2105 delivering the ducks at a rapid pace.
1955 also delivering ducks very rapidly and successfully.
Team 2105, after delivering all the ducks, has moved to park completely in the warehouse. They got a little stuck on the bars, so it was a partial park.
Team 1955 parked in the storage unit partially.
Commencing with autonomous, Team 18920 is reading the barcode, something we haven't seen yet, and they drop the cube in the third level, according to the barcode. Next, they move to the carousel to deliver a duck.
Team 19490 delivered the duck and are parked in the storage unit.
Team 18920 has gone with a smaller robot design, so they are able to go beside the bars instead of over them.
Team 1949 still parked in the storage unit. Not sure what they're going to do right now, but their design seems interesting.
As we just saw, Team 18920 was also able to deliver an additional cube in their autonomous. Now in teleop, they are grabbing cubes and delivering them to the third level.
Team 1949 seems to be going to the warehouse. I'm not sure if they're grabbing the cube or not. Doesn't seem like it, but their design is very simplistic.
Team 18920 has a very efficient drive path. They're able to navigate through the bars, draw the block on the third level, and move back with relative ease. So credit to the driver.
Again, hopefully they'll try to score some ducks during endgame.
Team 18920 collecting cubes like crazy. All of them are being placed in the third level, and their shipping hub remains balanced.
So far they haven't gotten any cubes in, but their shipping hub is balanced, and I'm pretty sure they're going to deliver ducks during endgame.
Moving into endgame, I can see that Team 18920 does have a team shipping element, so I would love to see some capping from this team. And it appears they will be capping as they are able to pick up the cube and place it on top of the tower.
Team 1949 seems to be still in the carousel waiting for the ducks, and here comes the ducks. Hopefully they'll deliver a bunch of them.
Team 18920 going from capping to the carousel, where they're consistently delivering a bunch of ducks.
So far, I think they've gotten 4 or 5 ducks.
Team 18920 is wrapping up with their ducks and moving to park in the warehouse.
Team 1949-0 still delivering ducks and parking in the storage unit.
Excellent performance from both teams. Team 18433 starts their autonomous close to the carousel. When the buzzer rings, they immediately move to deliver the one duck.
Team 1891-3 seems to have been able to read their shipping element and place the cube on the second level and deliver the duck, and are going to the warehouse to park completely in. Wow, that's amazing.
Team 18433 drops their block in the first level and moves towards the warehouse.
Team 1891-3 delivered a cube to the first level. Now going on to Telly. Hopefully we'll get to see shipping hub being balanced. That's 15 points.
Team 18433 immediately picking up a block once the tally-up begins. Their intake appears to have a spinner, which leads into a sort of cup. They then lift up this and are able to drop it right into the level. Seems to be working relatively efficiently for them, as they've been able to drop all the pieces into the third level.
1891-3 seems to have an arm that gets the cubes from one side and delivers it from the same side. They so far have scored a couple on the third level and just one on the second, which is really good.
Versatile mechanisms from Team 1843. They are picking up both cubes and balls with no hindrances.
Team 1891-3 has a smaller drive base which allows them to go between the wall and the barrier, so they don't have to go on top of the barrier and get stuck.
18433 also opted for this technique. It seems to be a popular decision by the teams we've seen today.
Going on for another cube, I believe, Team 1891-3, and scoring on a third level as well. Second level, that's great. They've scored a couple on the third level and going on for the end game. They're getting the ducks right now.
Team 18433 also going for the ducks in their end game. They appear to have a relatively efficient system going on here. Their human player is placing in the ducks as soon as the other one drops, and they appear to be delivering 8 ducks since they have a team scoring element.
The same is going on with the Team 1891-3, and it seems like they're going to park inside the warehouse, and that's a completely park, so that's a lot of points.
Team 18433 also went for the park. Both teams have a team scoring element, but neither were able to cap. Team 18911, in their autonomous, they are beginning by putting down their intake. Their intake folds into their robot, which I assume allows them to maintain within the 18-inch size requirement.
For Team 16397, they delivered the duck first, then they read the shipping element and scored on the second level with the cube, and now they're parked in the warehouse.
Team 18911 spinning the carousel, but it doesn't appear they were able to deliver the duck. They are using their intake to spin the carousel, an innovative design we haven't seen yet.
Just waiting for the teleop to start, and there we go. They have been able to place a cube on the third level, almost fell out, but fortunately it went in. Going for another one, their arm seems pretty fast.
Team 18911, their intake and scoring mechanism is a single unit that's on an elevator. It allows them to drive up, pick up the cube, and the elevator raises it to the third level. They've been consistently being able to drop multiple cubes in the third level so far in teleop.
Seems like Team 16397 is going to try to balance the hub. They're going over the barrier quite easily, which is great for their design. Another cube going to the third level, I hope. There we go. It seems like they've been able to put quite a bit of cubes on the third level. That's 6 points for each.
Team 18911, their most recent cube dropped onto the second level. They have gone with a smaller design, much like some other teams, in order to not worry about the bars at all.
Seems like they're a little bit stuck. Hopefully they'll be able to get out. There they go. And going for another cube.
Team 18911 also going for another cube. They've delivered numerous cubes into the third level, with one in the second level. In the process, they have unbalanced their shipping hub.
Now going for the end game. Their duck seems to be, there he goes, successfully placed one, and another one, and there they go.
Team 18911 also delivering the ducks. They seem to be able to efficiently drop all the ducks without any hindrances. They have gone with a scoring element as well, which gives them that additional duck in the end game.
It seems like they got caught up on one duck, but made it to the warehouse successfully.
Team 18911 didn't park in the warehouse at the end. Beginning with autonomous, Team 19531 hasn't made any moves yet.
19530 hasn't made any moves yet, but their arm looks very interesting.
Team 19531 has opted to go with a team shipping element instead of a duck. That will give them an extra duck in the end game.
19530 went for the same shipping element, which seems to be a coffee cup. Oh, there they go. Starting their teleop period, they scored a piece on the top level and they're grabbing the duck, and it goes to the third level as well.
Team 19531 also beginning their autonomous, moving to the warehouse to pick up a block. They have a claw intake and outtake that allows them to pick up a block. It seems they have a little trouble holding on to the block as they go over the bars though, as they dropped it. They're delivering to the second level.
They're going in for another cube, and actually a sphere. Seems like they have much more ease with those.
Team 19531 going back and forth between the warehouse and the second level, still dropping pieces as they go over the bars. It seems their arm lacks a little bit of grip.
19530 is going for the third level multiple times.
Team 19531 picking up the duck, or attempting to pick up the duck, and then going to the warehouse.
19530 going to their warehouse to pick up more spheres to deliver them to the third level as well. That gives them a lot of points.
Team 19531 moving back and forth from the warehouse and delivering to the second level. They've gotten 3 blocks in so far.
19530 is waiting for their endgame to start to deliver ducks.
Team 19531 also moving towards the carousel for their endgame, going to deliver the ducks.
19530 delivering multiple ducks successfully.
19531 is also delivering the ducks.
Hopefully they'll get to park in the warehouse.
Team 19531 almost delivered all the ducks, I think.
And there they go, parking in the warehouse.
Team 19531 also moving to park in the warehouse, and they successfully parked in the warehouse. Beginning with autonomous, team 19522 is moving towards the carousel.
Team 16488 doesn't seem to be moving. They do have a shipping element, so that gets them an extra duck in endgame.
Team 19522 moves to the carousel, delivers the duck, reads the barcode, and correctly delivers their cube into the right level before parking in the warehouse.
Team 16488 still is not moving. Probably they will start during teleop. There they go. Let's see what they do. They seem to have an intake. Looks very interesting.
Team 19522, beginning with teleop, they pick up a cube from the warehouse and move to put it on the third level of the shipping hub.
Team 16488 seems to be going to the carousel to prepare for endgame.
The drive base design on Team 19522 allows them to curve around the bars without having to go over them. They have 3 wheels in a T position, which allows turning in a wide range of motion.
Team 16488 seems to have 4 wheels, and now they're just waiting for the endgame to start to deliver ducks.
Team 19522 has a claw made with 2 grippers that allows them to pick up the cube and drop it on the third level effectively.
16488 seems to be spinning their intake, waiting for the endgame to start.
It looks like Team 19522 has a smaller robot. Their design doesn't look very big or clunky.
16488 still waiting for the duck to be delivered.
Team 19522 has delivered 5 or 6 cubes to the third level, it looks like, so they're moving well along.
16488 seems to have a bigger design than 19522, but still waiting for the endgame.
Team 19522 delivers their final cube and moves towards the carousel.
16488 just starting their endgame and delivering ducks.
Team 19522 also delivering ducks. They have a duck delivery wheel on the back of their robot, which allows them to deliver ducks efficiently.
16488 dropped 2 ducks, but seem to be recovering very well.
Team 19522 wrapping up with the duck delivery and moving to put a duck in the third level.
16488 seems to be done with their ducks.
Team 19522 was unable to park in the warehouse. Team 16-4-18 moving to put a duck in the third level. That is corresponding with the randomizer, so they will get 20 points since they have a shipping element. Then they move to deliver the duck.
Team 16-36-6 seems to have delivered the cube onto the third level, which is the correct level, delivered a duck, went to the warehouse, and wow, they got another cube and put it in the third level. That's very impressive.
Team 16-4-18 parks in the storage unit.
And then Team 16-36-6 is parked completely in the warehouse.
Moving into teleop, it looks like this team will aim to drop it in the third level since their arm can extend all the way up. For their arm design, they have a sort of scoop with a clamp on top that allows them to hold the cube. Watching them now, they're going into the warehouse, and then they go over the bars and drop it in the third level.
16-36-6 has an interesting design. As you can see, there's a huge arm, and they don't actually need to go up to the shipping hub. They can only go to the wall and then extend their arm and drop the cube, which is very efficient.
Team 16-4-18 opting to go over the bars. I wasn't sure they would do that with their smaller robot design, but it might be that they aren't able to fit on the side there. Nevertheless, it seems to be working for them as they're making it over with no trouble, and they're dropping all their blocks in the third level.
Since Team 16-36-6 has a smaller width, they can fit in between the wall and the barrier, allowing them to move very quickly.
Team 16-4-18 dropping 3 or 4 cubes. One of them ended up in the second level, but the majority are in the third.
16-36-6 is dropping basically all of their cubes onto the third level, which is really great because all of them earn them 6 points.
Team 16-4-18 has unbalanced their shipping hub earlier in the match, so they're going to miss out on those points. However, in the end game, they are going to move to do the ducks on the carousel.
16-36 going for another cube and landing on the third level. Hopefully they'll go to the carousel to spin the carousel and deliver the ducks.
Team 16-4-18 is delivering the ducks in their end game. They have a shipping element, as I mentioned earlier, so they will get an extra duck for that.
I believe Team 16-36-6 also has a shipping element, meaning they get an extra duck as well.
Team 16-4-18, after delivering the ducks, moves to the warehouse.
Hopefully 16-36-6, yep, they're going to the warehouse and they don't make it.
Team 18-9-6-0, beginning their autonomous by moving to put a cube in the third level. That corresponds with their capstone, so they will get an extra 20 points for that.
18-9-6-0 seem to be moving on to the carousel spinner to spin off the duck. They have an interesting arm design that allows them to not have to come close to the shipping hub.
Upon delivering the duck, they're moving towards the warehouse. Oh, but they have stopped. It doesn't appear they'll be parking.
Hopefully they'll get to cap their shipping element.
Their shipping element is designed with a hole, so it looks like they'll be able to cap it, although I don't know if their arm will be able to pick it up.
There they go with the teleop, going to get a cube.
Their tank drive base allows them to go over the bars without any trouble at all. Their arm is delivering to the third level.
Seems like they have to raise their arms to go over the barriers to make sure they don't get caught, which is great.
The weight distribution on this robot is heavily focused towards the front, so that's something that their design might take into consideration when driving with that kind of design. However, it's working out for them.
Yes. They also seem to be really quick.
Their arm mainly seems to be picking up the cubes. I haven't seen them move a ball yet.
There they go again to get another cube. Oh, is that a ball? No, I think it's still a cube. Yep.
Delivering 5 cubes now to the top level. It seems that with their design, they kind of have to push the cubes around to be able to pick one up. It's something we've seen with multiple arm designs. As you start to run into the freight, it pushes it into the corner, it makes it hard to pick up with that kind of claw mechanism.
They were going to go to the carousel, but decided to go for another cube before going into endgame.
Moving to the carousel, many teams we've seen so far have gone with a wheel on a motor design for the carousel. It's very simplistic, but it seems to be the popular design for this year. It's definitely efficient.
It's working very well for them since they're delivering most of the ducks. And since they have a shipping element, that gives them an extra duck in the endgame.
Yeah, they're getting all 8 ducks here, it looks like, and then I assume moving to park, they got the time to spare.
There they go, completely in their warehouse.
Beautiful robot.
I would like to thank our game announcers, Tristan and Julia, again. And a huge congratulations goes out to the 4 teams advancing from the Sudbury FTC remote tournament. And now a look at our engineering notebooks. Team 20261, drive gears. Team 2105, Llewellyn Edit, black and white. Team 19552, Fireball Robotics. Team 19531, The Farmers. Team 19530, Lightning Robotics. Team 19522, Probionics. Team 19490, Titabots. Team 18960, Llewellyn Edit Yellow. Team 18920, Robotics Storm. Team 18913, Iskanders. Team 18911, Waffles. Team 18809, the Atomic Liquid Tabs. Team 18433, Makeshift Tech. Team 16488, Rams Robotics. Team 16418, Crestwood Tech Lions. Team 16397, Relatively Quantum. Team 16366, TFS Robotic Unicorns. The Judges' Choice Award is given at the discretion of the judges to a team they have encountered whose unique efforts, performance, or dynamics merit recognition, yet the team does not fit into any of the existing award categories. The winning team was extremely resilient and resourceful through this remote season. Using recycled materials to meld their design, no component was out of their metric. This team had the drive to come up with imperial solutions. The Judges' Award goes to Team 19552, Fireball Robotics. The Compass Award recognizes an adult, coach, or mentor who has given outstanding guidance and support for a First Tech Challenge team throughout this year. The winner of the Compass Award is determined from candidates nominated by student team members via a 40 to 60-second video, highlighting how their mentor has helped them become an outstanding team and has truly demonstrated what it means to be a gracious professional. This winning mentor has a passion for FIRST that inspires her students to build, innovate, program, and learn skills applicable beyond the classroom. Her dedication to her students can be shown in the development of a first robotics course at her school and through providing food and transportation at build meetings. She truly is a titan in the world of FIRST. The Compass Award goes to Mary Charles Hills of 19490 SMT Titans, the Titabots. The Design Award expands on this year's challenge, inspiring teams to incorporate industrial design into their robots. These elements can be shown in the simplicity of the design as it applies to the tasks, the look and feel of the robot, and how the design allows us to think of robots in new ways. The design aspect must serve a function, but should also differentiate the robot in a unique fashion. Despite design challenges, this winning team ultimately persevered to deliver a sleek and robust robot. The passion and enthusiasm of the team shines through its monochrome team colors. Perhaps the excellent intake design of the robot can pick up nickels, as well as it does for the game objects. The Design Award goes to Team 20105, Llewellyn Edit Black and White. The team that receives the Motivate Award celebrates the culture of FIRST and clearly shows what it means to be a team. This award celebrates the team that represents the essence of the FIRST Tech Challenge competition through team building, team spirit, and displayed enthusiasm. This is a team who makes a collective effort to make FIRST known throughout their school and community and sparks others to embrace the culture of FIRST. This winning team embodied gracious professionalism by sharing their resources, and they really grew on their community in the process. This team starts the day by elevating the competition and were a sweet treat to interact with, motivating everyone to embrace the culture of FIRST. The Motivate Award goes to Team 18911 Waffles. The Control Award, sponsored by ARM Incorporated, celebrates the team that demonstrates innovative thinking in the control system to solve game challenges such as autonomous operation, enhancing mechanical systems with intelligent control, or using sensors to achieve better results on the field. It doesn't take Einstein to know this winning team is going to do more amazing things in the future. They didn't burn their motors out or get spun off target going for the win. They had a super cool way to use a magnet for recalibrating their arm autonomously, and their video demo, Quantum, locked first place for control. Congratulations to 16397 Relatively Quantum. The Innovate Award, sponsored by Raytheon Technologies, celebrates a team that has the ingenuity and inventiveness to make their designs come to life. This award is given to the team that the judges feel has the most innovative and creative robot design solution to the FIRST Tech Challenge game. Elements of this award include elegant design, robustness, and out-of-the-box thinking. This award may address the design of the whole robot or some sub-assembly component of the robot. The creative component needs to work consistently, but a robot does not have to work all of the time during matches to be considered for this award. The team's engineering portfolio showed the design of the components in the team's robot and clearly explains how the team arrived at their solution. This team blew our minds from the beginning. They really cooked up a storm on the field. The whole family participated in soaking up the FIRST culture. The Innovate Award goes to Team 19522 Probionics. The Connect Award is presented to the team that the judges feel most connected with their local science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM community. A true FIRST team is more than the sum of its parts and recognizes that engaging their local STEM community plays an essential part in their success. The recipient of this award is recognized for helping the community understand FIRST, the First Tech Challenge, and the team itself. In addition, this team aggressively seeks and recruits engineers and explores the opportunities available in the world of engineering, science, and technology. The winning team's outreach reached many despite being tiny. With a behemoth-sized impact, they drive the community to see the power of STEM. It takes a village to build the connections they have. The Connect Award goes to 19490 SMT Titans Titabots. The Think Award is given to the team that the judges feel best reflects the journey of the engineering design process. The engineering portfolio is the key reference for judges to help them identify the most deserving team. This team's engineering portfolio focused on the design and build stage of their team's robot and exemplified their journey as a team and engineers. The winning team demonstrated that they had a clear view for their approach to their game strategies and their iterative design process from prototype to final design for their intake mechanism. They had a good chart and an organized file management system to track their edits. This team deserves a gold and yellow star for their thinking efforts. The Think Award goes to Team 18960, Llewellyn Edit Yellow. The Inspire Award is presented to the team that the judges felt truly embodied the challenge of the First Tech Challenge program. The team that receives this award is a strong ambassador for FIRST programs and works to promote FIRST and make it loud in their community. The team that receives this award has performed well in all judging categories and was chosen by the judge as a model First Tech Challenge team both on and off the playing field. This team shares their experiences, enthusiasm, and knowledge with their other teams, sponsors, their community, and the judges. Working as a unit, this team will have shown success in performing the task of designing and building a robot. In third place, we have Team 18911 Waffles. In second place, we have 18960 Llewellyn Edit Yellow. And winning this award isn't a walk in the park. This team paved the way for other teams through camps, mentoring, and outreach. The democratic robot design process addressed a full spectrum of robot functions, including spinning rubber duckies. The Inspire Award goes to 18433 Makeshift Tech.